All right. Good morning. Hello. My name is Dr. Andrew Michaels, and I'm here to help you. Yes, I can see from here, if you don't mind staying. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes, your neck is very swollen. When did this start? It looks very painful. My goodness. Yeah. No, no. My department does take care of situations like this, and with the outbreak of the pandemic, we are looking for different hybridizations with the disease, and watching for if the virus is going to evolve, possibly mutate, and this may not be connected to the current pandemic, but my goodness, that is quite extraordinary. Are you in pain? Oh, I'm listening. Okay. You don't mind if I put on some PPE? I'd like to step it up a little bit and oh no, I totally understand how upset you are right now. Ooh, boy. Oh, your neck. It's very swollen. I'm not troubled by it at this moment because you're not in any pain. But that could change. So, during the course of this examination, if I do cause you any discomfort or pain, you must let me know right away. Very good, very good. Okay, first things first. Let's get you in a little closer where I can at least see what I'm looking at here. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Does that hurt when I do that? How about when I push on this side? Wow, that is really swollen. I mean, that's completely swole. I've seen some swelling before, but that's very swollen. Yeah. Let's get you in a little closer where we can look at that. Oh my goodness. Did you swallow a chicken bone? Is it possible that, because if I push on this side of the chicken bone, it pushes out the other side. So if I push on this side, this way, it pushes out that way. My goodness, I have never seen anything like that. You haven't had any chicken in the last few days. Are you sure? Do you mind opening your mouth for me? And I think we can just do a little scrape. Yeah, just open your mouth. And we'll just do a little scrape in there. Very good. All right, open up. Oh, right in there. I want to get a really good sample inside your mouth. Back where your uvula and all that is, and everything else, or whatever they call that thing. Put that in this vial here. Okay, seal that up. And I'm going to take a second sample, just in case. So we have a backup to verify. Yeah, that's all. We're just going to get a nice sample inside your mouth. Is your breathing okay? me get something off the top of your mouth. Okay, put that in this little jar here. There we go. Now, this next one, I'm going to hold up a little jar. I want you to just put a little bit of spit in there for me in the bottom of this jar, okay? Just a little spit. Just like that. Yep, that's good. And the second sample bottle, could you just put a little spittle in that? Yep, just like that. Just like that. Yeah, get the lid on there tight. And then I'm just going to wash my hands off. Just real quick. Just a little procedural wash. We don't want to spread anything. Alright, good. So, to recap where we're at, breathing is okay. Whatever this is, it does move, but it doesn't hurt. Okay. I'm going to get a pretty strong light here. It's a very strong light, and I need you to close your eyes and open up your mouth very wide. And I'm just going to look down in your throat cavity, okay? Yeah, just like that. With my magnifying lenses. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. All right. That's good. All right. Everything looks pretty good. I can't tell you everything until we get all our tests in, but everything looks pretty good. This little bubble on the side of your neck, this big air bubble, no, there's no pus in it. I'd like to try to capture some of the air. Oh, it's deflating. Yeah. Let's see if I can capture some of that. When did that little growth pull out? Like, I'm going to kind of squeeze your neck here a little bit and get some idea of what we're dealing with here. Yeah. Squeeze a little on the other side. Do you about know when this started? Really? What did you have for dinner that night? Oop, almost knocked everything down. That would have been funny. Well, I know, as a doctor, it doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt. And if I do the same thing on the other side, that doesn't hurt. Huh. That doesn't hurt. Huh. Ooh. It's funny, so much gas is escaping from that area. It's almost like you have like a yeast infection in there or something is growing, and I'm not sure what that is, you know? But it's awful strange, isn't it? Ooh, there's some more gas escaping. Ooh, it smells too. Oh my. I think there's an obstruction in there. We're definitely gonna have to pull it out. And I think we can get it from the inside, down in your gullet, you know, your throat. I don't think we have to cut it out from the outside. And a nice invasive surgery like that. Let me wash my hands real quick. Just I touched, you know, that area. Well, you know, we take all the precautions here, so just want to be safe, you know. Yeah, you understand. Okay. All right, so let's let me apply a little bit of liquid to that area. This is just a little bit of spray to kind of coat the whole outside of your neck. And what we want to do here is just wipe down the whole area of your neck. Yeah. Topically, just to kind of clean the area. And then we're going to, of course, wipe your face. There you go. Now, I'm going to hand you a paper towel with some of this antibacterial, antiviral spray on it. That'll be enough. Make sure it's mixed up good. Well, it settles, you know. We don't use it very often. Okay. Alright. And I want you to, I'm going to mix that up a little. I want you to wipe your face with that, if you don't mind. Just cleanse your whole face, your scalp, and behind your ears, okay? There you go. Just mix this up while you're doing that. Yes. Okay. Let's get that over here too. This spray works pretty good too. Yeah. I'm glad you feel confident. The last thing I'd want you to do is be afraid of what's about to happen. Okay, okay. Yes, please come in. Well, that was quick. Really? Alright, it's not strep. And just a quick test for antibodies. It's not the pandemic. There's something else stuck in your throat. Could you come here a minute, nurse? What I'm going to do is I'm going to try to go through the person's mouth. And, yeah. I think I can see the edge of the obstruction that's pressing out on either side of his gullet. You know, his neck area. You know, the windpipe area. And, it's not causing any pain, but, you know, it's very swollen. And there's a lot of air and gas. And, you know, he has that acne right there on the side of his neck, so we used a little antiviral, antibacterial, like, cleaner to get rid of that. And I think once we get your body clean and clear of this obstruction that's stuck in your mouth, down in your mouth hole, your throat, well, you know, I like to use layman terms to explain things. Kind of like the whole dumbing down of America. I'm trying to make sure that I'm not leaving you behind in the conversation. So there's something that is down past your mouth hole and your throat, which we also call the gullet, you know, or the windpipe, and we're gonna reach down with a pair of pliers and pull that out. Okay? All right, very good. Now I'm going to try with, well, I understand you're scared, and what we'll do is we have oxygen standing by, and I'm going to take off these goggles. Yeah, I don't need them for this part of the surgery. And I have a lit, look at that, my tweezers have a light right on them. And it's not that I don't trust the magnifying glasses. I want a good fine touch to get a hold of this obstruction. We're gonna pull it out of your mouth, out of the hole. Okay? Alright, well, don't worry, these are very safe. Like, I can feel the obstruction moving around, and I think it's not that rigid. And I think the more I mess with it, the more loose it becomes. I want to try and keep it as solid as I can. So what I'm going to do is just reach down. I'm going to turn on the light, just like that. And I'm going to go right down your throat. Your mouth hole. That's right. See, you understand. We're going to go in the mouth hole, right here. And we're going to proceed to use the tweezers down in the throat and the gullet. Then we're going to extract, pull out. We're going to yank the obstruction out your mouth hole. And then we're going to put it in a dish to have it tested. So that's pretty cool, huh? Okay, yeah, you like that part? Okay, yeah, because we don't want you to have to go through this again. No. And just in case anything goes wrong, do you feel the pressure gone? That's the local anesthesia that we added to the spray that goes on the outside. You are, you are just a good patient. You're sitting here and you're learning all about your body. So, if you have any questions, like the birds and the bees, or, like where babies come from, that's the same thing. Yeah, the birds and the bees. I can answer all those questions. Yeah, because I think the public education system has let you down pretty badly. Yeah. Well, it's okay, because I'm not actually a medical doctor either. I'm just a doctor of astrobiology was what I studied, alien life forms, and so this is not my expertise. Yanking something out of a human throat with a pair of tweezers. It's just not my forte, if you wish. If you want, I could cut a hole on we could do like a tracheotomy. I could just cut your throat wide open. Like they did on that episode of MASH. Do you remember that? When, I think it was Radar and Father Mulcahy, they had a patient over the Jeep, and he started the labor breathing. And Hawkeye and Hot Lips walked them through a tracheotomy, and they used a pen cap. I have a pen right here. It's pretty clean. And I could just, unscrew this part of the pen cap. I have another pen, might work better. Yeah, and we could just, we could just slice your throat with a scalpel. I have a scalpel. Or would you rather I just go through the mouth? Well, I'll show you my scalpel. It was originally, the last time I used it was on an alien, believe it or not. I really did. It's a little corroded, but I'll clean it up before we use it. It's pretty scary looking, actually, scalpel. But, it's got a replaceable blade, but this one's still pretty sharp. I think it'll work for this. I mean, you just gotta slice, right down your throat. You slice it with this thing. I'll clean it. I mean, it's been laying in this box for a while, but a little alcohol goes a long way, Oh, alcohol kills everything. Yeah, nothing can live in alcohol. But you don't want the tracheotomy? But you do remember the episode. Yeah, and they slit and then they put pack the cotton around the guy's neck. I know, I always thought, well, did he make it or what? The episode ends, and did, Radar, and yeah, you are sweating very, very profusely. You never know if Radar and Father Mulcahy saved the guy or he died from his injuries. But here, let me listen to your heart here. Do you mind if I put this up on your neck? Okay. Let's put it on the other side of your neck, just to make sure. And this to your... Can you breathe in and out for me? Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Yeah, this thing is kind of obstructing your breathing more than you think. You definitely want to get this out. So I think it's time to quit. Are you relaxed? Because your heart tells a different story. You're like, it's pounding like a trip hammer. Okay, so you want me to... And maybe I should... Well, I could use these. Let me try. Okay, open up your mouth. And, no, it's okay. Just hold still. I thought I did clean these off. Didn't I? Okay. I'll clean them off right now here. Just use a little alcohol here. No, if you didn't see me clean them and you're worried, I'll clean them right in front of you. There you go. Nice and clean. There you go. There, that make you feel better? Okay. I'll clean the other pair too, just in case here. Lay them right there. Clean the other pair. There we go. I know, I always liked Radar. Everybody liked Radar. And what did he drink? Grape, knee-high, soda? Yeah. Yep. And why'd they call him Radar? Do you know? That's right. He could hear the helicopters and the wounded coming before everybody else did, before the base got called on the radio. Isn't that cool? Well, see, you know what they did was they told him on the radio, because he was a radio operator, and and he knew the wounded were coming, and then he would go outside and go, "Wounded are coming," and everybody would go, "Oh my God, he's got powers." Yeah, well, that's what they wanted you to think. But I know for a fact Radar actually had powers. Yeah, Gary Berghoff actually had powers. That's right. Yeah. But you didn't know that. He did. He actually could hear the helicopters coming before everybody else. Yeah. He had superhuman hearing. He was a really cool guy. I met him once, yeah. He was in a movie. I think he played a serial killer or something. He went against type. It's really odd seeing Radar killing people. It's like, ooh, grisly. So, well, that's okay. That's something to talk about while we're, sticking a sharp-pointed tweezer down your throat. Okay, you ready? All right. Let me try and get it out. All right. Just hold still. Hold still. Trying to get the end here. I can't get the end. This is too short. I know, I just cleaned it off, and I don't want to clean another tool. Let's see here. All right, I'll try it again. All right, well, maybe the other one will work better. It might be longer. So, okay, ready? All right, open up. Open wide. Open sesame. All right, let's get in there. Let's get in there. I know, it looks like praying mantis claws, doesn't it? You're like, it's going to get you. I just can't reach it. It's just, whatever the obstruction is, it's down your throat too much. I have these ones. They're a little longer. Do you mind if I try this one? Okay. Let me just clean it up real quick. Gotta clean it up, Just gotta clean it up a little bit. Get a rag here. I gotta get a rag to wipe it off. Alright. There we go. Gotta have a rag around, you never know when you're gonna need to sop up some oil or piss or something like that. Yeah, I have other rags too, so I don't use the same rag for, picking up, clinkers and pee-pee and poo-poo. Yeah, I know. That's the technical term for that. Okay, we're going to go in like this. Oh, wow, look at that. Oh. You're sure you haven't had chicken? All right. Well, no, don't worry. It's all right. Okay, let's go in there and get that obstruction. Alright, so let's go in there. Oh. Oh my goodness. There it is. Here it comes. Oh, it's as big as your mouth. I gotta use my hands to get it out. Oh. Oh my God. Look at that. You almost had a baby. Look at that. Gosh darn it. It's like birthing a baby. Almost smacking on the butt. What is that? Oh, I gotta test that thing. Let me put it in this container here. Good thing I have a big container. It's not alive. There's no hard teeth in it, but what is it? Here, I'm just gonna take a little sample of it. Right here. Oh boy. Here, take that right away, nurse. Yeah, put it in that little holder right there. Yeah, don't drop it. Don't touch it. Make sure you clean your hands and throw those gloves away. Sure, I'm cleaning mine too. Oh, I got it all over my hands. Jeez. Get some degreaser on me. Yeah, that was a clinker that come out of there. What did you get into? Let me bring a specialist in to check this out. Can you, Dr. Fibes, have him come in here and look at this. I think, I was a little freaked out when I first saw it, but let me see what Dr. Fibes says. Is that what I think it is? It's got all the consistency. Just a minute. Oh, here comes the nurse with the test now. Yeah, it's very rubbery. And there's some definite elasticity to it, and it's kind of stuck together, and the coloration is correct. I think you're right, Dr. Fibes. Thank you very much. Here comes the nurse to verify your hypothesis. Nurse, could you please... What did this test say? You're right, Dr. Fibes. You are correct. A man of science. I can happily tell you, you just gave birth to a 1-pound baby loogie. Yeah, it's snot. It was a big lump of a lard like loogie in your throat. You instead of just hacking up that fur ball, you let your snot accumulate in your throat. And I just had to extract a 1-pound snot bubble out of your mouth hole. Bet you never thought you'd hear that in an ASMR video. Funny what you hear these days. Just to get the views. Yes, so anyway. No, you're going to be... I suggest, if you ever... Okay, let me just help you here. Calm down. Don't cry. No, it's okay. We're going to send that off to the Ripley's, believe it or not. We're going to put your name and everything on it. Your address. Which is the city and state where you're, where you live, where you were born. You can pick. Yeah. Well, we got it all in your information out there. But let me just tell you, for the future, if you get one of these big nuggets stuck in your throat and it's like bothering you, what you want to do is you want to hack it up, hack that fur ball up. I forget the actual scientific term for it, but basically you want to hawker that loogie out of your mouth. You want to expel that waste material. You know how you let me explain this so you can understand it. You know how sometimes you think you got a fart, and so you let it go, and then a little bit of crap comes out. Yeah. So then you got to go get a new pair of shorts. It's like that, We all have to pee, and we all have to poop. It's a bodily function. It's nothing to be ashamed of. Everybody poops, even our precious nurse Sally. She's quite adorable. She's wonderful. We love you, Sally. We love you. She's great. She is the house mom around here. That's right. She's everybody's mother. Whenever there's a birthday, she brings a cake in, and the little party hat with the little elastic and then the little blow ticklers, and she's a doll. She's a doll. Yeah. So yeah, we all just love her to death. And her husband's great. He's a good sport too. Yeah, he has us over every. I'm telling you, she's like the mother we never had, and she's a loyal wife, so none of us have ever had either. But we go over to her house on 4th of July, and they've got a pool and a deck. And 4th of July is coming up, and we always go over there. And Nurse Sally just comes out with these trays of the little hot dogs wrapped in the biscuit, like the little. Yeah, yeah. You want to? I don't think she'd mind. Do you, Nurse Sally? Do you mind if Yeah, only if this clears up, and I'm gonna give you some cough medicine to help you break up the. Yeah, and we're gonna get you to expel all that. Maybe lean over more. Don't lean back. Lean forward so that it expels out. Don't swallow it. If you feel a big hawker coming on, just spit it out. It's okay. Spit it into a napkin, because the pandemic thing. Yeah, you don't have the pandemic, but nobody knows that but me and Nurse Sally and Dr. Fibes, who is alive over there. But yeah, I think you're going to be good, and I'll just. That's right. See, I told you she's like a mother to all of us. The receptionist will give you her. I'm just wiping my nose. It's okay. I'm a doctor. I know what I'm doing. Yeah. Well, when I get, a little bit of, I express it, and I just spit it out on the sidewalk, because I'm a doctor. I just tell people, hey, I'm a doctor. And they go, oh, I'm sorry. And, they don't say anything. It's cool. It's cool. Okay. Well, I'm very proud of you too. You did well. You let me go right down in past the tongue and pull that pull that lard right out of your throat. That was a big one. Yeah. I'm never it was like giving birth. It really was. I'm amazed. I'm so proud of you too. And it sounds like as long as you pay your bill and set that up with the receptionist. We'll see you at the 4th. Okay? All right. I'm hoping you can come. I'm sure I can tell you for a fact she always does +1s. So you're welcome to bring a companion with you. I'm not saying that, it's not a, you can bring whoever you want, So, yeah. Well, she always has so many cookies and sparklers and salad and sushi. She makes these little Philadelphia rolls and these little California rolls to just die for. And there's always leftovers. So, bring your appetite. I'm telling you, she is a doll. And you're gonna hurt her feelings if you don't. Now you gotta go. Hey, we'll have a yingling on the deck. There you go. Yeah, I don't like yingling. Yeah, but you can drink it. It's okay. I don't know. I'm just. Yeah. Well, let's not get into that right now, because that's like But anyway, I think we'll have some. Yeah, that too. But you can bring whoever. Doesn't really matter. Okay. All right, well, I gotta go. I got this other patient out there, and I've got to stay ahead. It's just I'm behind. I'm so behind. It's hard taking care of patients these days. Well, it's nice to meet you. We'll just do a fist pump. There you go, like that. That's how the men do it now. There you go. All right, let yourself out that door there. Okay. Well, that was interesting. I might write that one down. What do you think, Nurse Sally? I might write that one down for the archive. Mm-hmm. I need to give it a fancy name, though. The case of the alien neck growth. The case of the swollen lymph nodes. No, because, yeah. The case of the alien snot bubble. No. The case of the swollen neck glands. Ooh, I like that one. I like that one. Oh, yeah, don't worry about him coming to your party. This illness is gonna kill him before the 4th. He ain't gonna make it. Don't worry, he's not coming. What do you want? I was just supposed to get a sample. They didn't. I'm not a doctor. Well, I did what the government asked me to do. I'm just a bureaucrat, you know? Hey, I'm just trying to get my pension like everyone else. You know, that's up to him to go to a regular doctor, not me. Plus, he was referred to me, so, you know, I'm out. It's not on my malpractice. Come on. Okay, I'll call him later. Come on, don't not invite me. All right. Well, until I see you again, Nurse Sally, have a most blessed day. Hope she's not mad at me. Drat.